Eid Mubarak, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Today was Eid and I did this makeup look that was very practical, wearable and easy to do. So I thought I'd record it and I'd share it with you. So let's begin. So first things first, we're starting off with some skincare. I'm using this eye cream by Clinique. This is Pep Start. Your eye cream is very important. It will help your concealer to glide on and stay for longer. Next, I'm applying a little bit of this Ordinary's rosehip seed oil. I'm just putting a drop on each cheek and a drop on the forehead. My skin is combination and this would help me keep my skin hydrated and moisturized for longer. I'm not going to put anything else, any cream or anything, because it's too summery and too hot here. Next up, I'm using this precisely my brow pencil and filling up my brows and combing through and filling again and combing through till it's done. And I'm going to set it with Kiko's eyebrow mascara gel, which is transparent. I then jumped on to the corrector and totally forgot my primers, but I'll apply it after this. So I'm applying my favorite NARS soft matte concealer, and this will just hide my under eyes, as you can see right there. Now for my pores, I'm using Makeup Forever's primer. I'm just tapping on tiny bit on my problem areas and I'm going to blend it with my hands and press it into the skin. You always need to press the primer for your pores so that the primer can go into the skin and make the skin a flawless canvas. To add glow to the face, I'm using e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter and just applying it on the high points of the face, my cheekbones, cupid's bow, tip of the nose and the bridge of the nose. You see, I enjoy putting on highlighter. You can see that smile on my face. It's my favorite part. Instead of a foundation, today I'm using this Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer Concealer in SX11. This is a very pigmented concealer and you just need a tiny bit to apply apply on the whole face. As you can see here, I'm showing you the brush. That's the tiny bit that I'm going to be applying under both eyes and on some part of the face as well. You can see it will be enough for half of my face, and I'm going to blend it with this same concealer brush, and I'm going to forward it because it took me some time. I took my time to blend it well into the skin and under my eyes as well, so that it can cover the color corrector I applied earlier. And you can see I'm going through the half of the face, and you can see my skin still looks like skin, but much better, as you can compare to this part where I haven't applied any. You can see the comparison. It's highly pigmented, and trust me, on this side of the face I just applied the one I showed you. Now I'm blending it with a bigger blender brush and applied a little bit more on the other side of the face. Now my face is fully covered with that concealer. To set it with powder, you can either use a loose powder or pressed powder. I'm choosing here Bare Minerals powder foundation, and I'm just applying it very lightly with this buffing brush. I'm taking some powder on the brush and then tapping off extra. I'll show you in a minute. And you can see the technique I'm using is buffing it very nicely on the face so that the whole powder can also be absorbed by the skin. And I'm tapping all extra off, so there's only tiny bit on the brush that I'm buffing on all, like half of my face at one time and the other half on the other time. I will show you in a minute how natural this looks. You can see it doesn't look like I'm wearing any amount of makeup, but my skin looks much better and presentable, right? For bronzer, I am choosing this NARS Laguna bronzer and applying it in fast forward motion. For my blush, I chose this MAC Foolish Me blush. This is a very nice bright pink, but it doesn't come off as too bright on the face. I'm using my Bobbi Brown blush brush with it. Always tap off any extra product. So I'm applying my blush slightly behind the apple of the cheek, not exactly on top, and a good guide is to leave a 2 fingers gap. So you apply right there and then blend it backwards and slightly forward. So applying my blush. For highlight, I chose this Fenty Beauty highlight. It's so gorgeous and I wanted a little blingy highlight, so I thought why not use this. This is super gorgeous. As you can see, I'll show you the swatch. Look at that. So all the normal places for the highlight: top of the cheekbone, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, cupid's bow, and I applied a little bit on the forehead as well. Like, why not? It's Eid, right? And yeah, so let's start with the eyes now. I'm prepping my eyes with this MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and I'm going to prep my eyes with it, just applying with the brush and then blending with my finger. To set it in place, I'm using this Stila Soul palette and this color in skin tone. Well, it's a little brighter than skin tone, but it's a good color to set my concealer. And I'm setting it. Next, I am going to use this very light medium brown, and I'm applying it with a very big fluffy brush. So I'm going to pack the color on the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to tap it there and pack most of the color there. I'm not exactly going in the crease, but I'm blending this color firstly in the outer corner and then on the main lid halfway in. So first off, I will take little by little and apply most of the color on the outer corner and then blend it inwards and slightly outwards. I'll also apply the same color on my lower lash line. Once there's nothing much on the brush, I'm going to swipe it all over the lid so that the color is well blended throughout. There's no harsh lines. Next, to deepen it, I'm using this Huda's Warm Up Session palette and this brown with the small fluffy brush, and I'm going to use the same technique, applying most of the color in the outer corner and blending it inwards in halfway in the eyelid. But I'm keeping this inside the first color. I'm not going over the first color. Again, when there's nothing left on the brush, I am going to swipe it over the whole lid. I'm also going to apply this on the lower lash line and keeping it close to the lashes. So again, blending it so there is no harsh lines and the colors are well blended. Now to deepen it further, I'm using black and I'm using a small stippling type of brush, and I'm going to just softly add it in the outer corner. I'm tapping the color lightly, adding again small amounts, and then from the outer corner I'm bringing it to the lash line. I'm slowly adding this black color so that I control the consistency and the depth of the color. Keep adding this black until you're satisfied. Right up to here I am happy with this color. I'm now going to use the previous brush and just blend it together. There's no extra product, and I'm blending so the black color is more diffused and it's blended together. It creates a soft look, so you can see. Now I'm using this bright skin tone to clean my inner corner because some of the shades is there, and as you can see, as soon as I apply this color without the concealer, it instantly brightens up the inner corner. I like this look where the most of the focus is on the outer corner of the eye and the inner corner is more brighter and looks more neutral. To apply the brow bone and inner corner highlight, I'm using that color from the same Stila palette. I added the mascara and smudged a little more black on the lash line, and my eye look is done. For my lips, I love this combination of NYX Liquid Suede and Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lipsticks. So I'm applying the NYX one first, and on top of that I will just add the Rimmel Stay Matte. I love this combination. It gives me a natural pink nude shade. I think it looks good on me. What do you guys think? So I changed my outfit of the day and I was ready for the day to begin. I applied this makeup around 4 p.m. and I kept it on for the rest of the day. And I wanted to show you how well the foundation and the powder and the makeup held on. So I took a picture after 9 hours of wear that I'm going to include here. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you had a lovely day. Eid Mubarak again, and see you next time. Bye bye.